forward. GOP Congressman Bill Cassidy from Louisiana is on Capitol Hill, and he joins me now. Representative Cassidy, thank you so much for being here. All right, so let's say the Democrats do pass this today. What is your next move as part of the GOP party?
The GOP is actually in a fortunate position. We have linkage right now, I think, with the American people. The fact that 38 states are filing suit against this, the fact that people are storming the Capitol saying kill the bill, the fact that polls show 2/3 of Americans are against it show that linkage. We will just continue to stand up for those things, such as limited government, the freedoms of individuals to make their own choices, the fact that Washington should not control our lives.
Well, how do you turn this around, though, before November? Because many people are saying, look, it's one thing to, you clearly have the majority of the American public on your side now. The polls have consistently showed that people are against this bill as it is now styled. However, once it's passed, it's a different story. And what the Democrats say is people are going to start to see some really likable things come their way, like having their 20, 25-year-old children being able to stay on their policies and small businesses getting tax breaks and so on. It's going to be a different story for you to campaign against that.
You know, 4 years of taxes will take place before significant government programs are instituted. So the fact that it takes 10 years of taxes to pay for the 6 years of programs means that the onerous 4 years of taxes, which, by the way, have been estimated to kill up to 5.5 million jobs, will alert the American people to the true intent of this. The things on the margin, which, by the way, were Republican ideas and are good ideas, but nonetheless are very marginal. The taxes are job killers. They are directly involved with this. The American people will understand that.
Congressman, have you ever seen anything like this, where the polls are so consistently one way, and yet the vote appears to be coming out against that will?
No, I have not. I'm only a freshman, and so it astounds me that people would vote against the will of the people. We were sent here as representatives, not as dictators. I think it's significant that they're looking to the people who are retiring to be their yes votes, because they know that only if you don't have to face the wrath of the people are you someone who's likely to flip. So the fact that Barrett is retiring and therefore can flip his vote is instrumental. I think the folks who have to return to face their voters will be the ones who are in trouble.
You know, some of the Democrats have come on and said, look, this is a republic, and I'm not required to vote the will of my constituents. I'm required to do what I think is best, and that's what I'm doing. And I don't think that I think the public has been misled, is what a lot of Democrats have said, by Republicans and others, into believing what is actually a good bill is a bad bill. Do you believe these representatives have an obligation to vote the will of the people?
We have debated this issue for 15 months. The American people now know terms such as deeming and reconciliation. The American people, in their collective wisdom, know that if it takes 10 years of taxes to pay for 6 years of government programs, that is not a good deal. So the fact is, the American people know this debate. They are not being fooled by anybody. If you know what deeming and reconciliation is, you know the issue. And yet the Democrats persist in this arrogance of Washington, that Washington knows best and the American people do not. Good politics is good policy. Good policy is good politics. This bad policy is bad politics.
Now, Congressman Cassidy, you may have gotten an eye-opener first year there in Congress. I can tell you the rest of the nation has gotten an eye-opener when it comes to the inner machinations of Congress these past couple of weeks, and we appreciate you coming on to talk about it today. Thanks all the best.
Thank you so much, Megyn.
Well, the Israeli Prime Minister today